Over the last 4+ years, we've had over 5,000 men join us in our courses, coaching, programs, and books to help them break the chains of their pornography addiction. And one of the things that has been shocking to me is the amount of highly successful men, successful entrepreneurs, successful athletes, successful business owners, successful fathers, successful community leaders that still struggle with this addiction. How can it be that a man can succeed in so many areas of his life, yet still struggle in this specific area? We see it in Hollywood and media all the time. We see highly successful actors, TV personalities, and rock stars fall into the trap of drug and alcohol addiction. We've seen many celebrities come out over the past few years and talk about their struggles with pornography addiction. So once again, how can it be that we can succeed in so many areas of our life, yet not be able to succeed at quitting porn? I think it comes down to a handful of factors. And in today's episode, I'm going to reveal to you the 5 ways that you can succeed. And I use that word succeed very intentionally. 5 ways that you can succeed at overcoming your pornography addiction for good. But real quick, before we dive too deep into it, let me remind you who we are and what we do here. If you're new to the show, this is the Rebuilt Man Podcast. My name is Coach Frank Rich, founder of Rebuilt Recovery, and it is our mission to help men become better men by quitting porn and rebuilding their life. So if you're new to the podcast, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on so you do not make sure you never miss an upcoming episode. But 5 ways that we can succeed, and I think that word succeed is so important. So many men that struggle, and we've done thousands of consultations, so many of the men that are struggling with this are trying to quit a behavior in their life. They're trying to stop doing a certain thing. I think successful people think a little bit different way. Successful people don't try to stop being broke. They try to become financially independent. Fit people don't stop being fat. They become a fit and healthy person. So it starts with our mindset, and that's the first step here. Step number 1 to succeed at overcoming your pornography addiction. You must go into this journey. You must go into this recovery with the proper mindset. If you're struggling with a pornography addiction, identify what area in your life you are using pornography as a masking agent. Identify what area in life you're using pornography as an escape outlet. But it starts with how you frame this from the beginning. So your mindset must not be about quitting porn, but becoming a porn-free man. It's not about quitting porn, but becoming the porn-free man shifts it to a growth-centric vision. If we can become the man that no longer wants, needs, desires porn, then looking at pornography won't be a struggle for us anymore. So our first tip, our first way that we must begin to change our recovery is change our mindset, change our approach, change how we're even thinking about this. Number 2, the second tip here to help you succeed at quitting porn is to have a game plan. If you've reached financial success in your life, maybe you've gone from nothing to making 6 figures, maybe you're in a 7-figure earning income. You did that with a plan. Nobody became financially independent by accident. Nobody became fit and healthy and developed 6-pack abs by accident. You got to have a game plan on how you're going to succeed at overcoming the pornography addiction. You got to have a game plan on how you're going to succeed at becoming the porn-free man. You see, quitting a behavior doesn't really need a plan, but becoming a new individual needs a very clear and intentional laid out plan. For us, this has become our foundation here at Rebuilt Recovery. We call it our Reboot Your Life program. But it's a 12-week outline helping you every step of the way. What does a porn-free man do when he wakes up? What does he do throughout the day? What does he listen to? Who does he consume? Who are his friends? What are his acts of service? How does he see people? How does he see himself? But without a game plan, succeeding will never happen. So once you have the proper mindset, then you have a game plan laid out for you on exactly what it is you need to do. It comes down to the third tip here. The third step at succeeding your pornography addiction is the execution. Are you able and willing to do the things that are necessary on a daily basis to create the life that you're ultimately desiring? Because if you're not willing and able to do that, then chances of succeeding won't happen. Once again, success doesn't happen by accident. Success happens with the proper mindset, a game plan, and then day in and day out action. Now, here's the fascinating part with neuroscience is when you have a game plan for who it is you're trying to become and you take intentional steps every single day towards that game plan, you now have hacked your reward system. So instead of chasing dopamine through meaningless, pleasuring activities with consuming porn, you get dopamine by doing the things that are moving you closer towards the man it is you're trying to become. So you got to have the proper mindset. You got to have it broken down into a game plan. What do I need to do on a day-to-day basis? Then you need to have the discipline and ability to take action and execute on that plan every single day. And the good news here is this is only challenging at first, because once you build some momentum, once you begin to hack that reward system, you now wake up every single day looking forward to taking action on your game plan. So it improves your mindset. It improves your willingness to do the things. It improves your motivation. It improves your discipline. But it's got to start with the difficult part first. And that's where the fourth step in here comes into play, is having the necessary accountability to hold you to your word. Especially in the first couple of months, this is so crucial. Back in 2017, I joined a business mastermind. I had had some previous success in the entrepreneurship space. I built a ticket brokerage from zero to over $500,000 in 2 years. But I was entering into a new space. I was getting into service-based fitness coaching. I wanted to build an online fitness empire. But I had no previous experience in online coaching. I had a background as a trainer. I had a background in fitness. I had a background as a bodybuilder. I had a background in sales and in leadership. All of those were important skills that enabled me to succeed in the online fitness coaching space, but I'd never done that before. So I knew the quickest path to getting where I wanted to go was to hire people that have already been where I want to be. So I joined a business mastermind. And it gave me the accountability that I needed. It gave me the game plan that I needed as well. So oftentimes when you find the accountability, it will solve step number 2 for you. But if you already have the game plan, maybe the accountability is going to be the person that holds you to that word. And here's the interesting thing with accountability. I think most men have this wrong. Accountability is not a person that's going to check on you to make sure you're doing the things that you said you need to do. Real accountability is having a safe place to go to without judgment, without fear, without guilt, without shame, that you can open up to when you failed at doing the things you say you're going to do, and then helping you figure out and decipher a game plan moving forward. So you can have the proper mindset, right? It's not about quitting porn. It's about becoming the porn-free man. You got this laid out into a game plan. Our Reboot Your Life system takes you through the journey over 12 weeks. You got to have daily execution. Do you wake up every single day and take action on becoming the man that you say you want to be? And do you have somebody holding you to your word? Whether it's a coach, a mentor, an uncle, a pastor, a therapist, an expert outside of the struggle, somebody that has transcended this previously in their life and knows the struggles that you're going to embark on in your own journey. And the fifth tip here, fifth step, is having the support system. A group of peers outside of your accountability that are walking this same journey with you. Going back into 2017, when I originally joined the mastermind, there were 20 to 25 of us. By the time I left that mastermind, which I was in for over 5 years, I ended up becoming a contributing coach to many of the members. It was well over 500 people in that group. I was around 500 people every single day and week. 3 times a year, we would get together and meet in person, that were all doing exactly what I was doing, that all were struggling through the same exact struggles and challenges, that were all having many of the same victories, and we could celebrate and we understood each other. Pornography addiction is an intimacy disorder. And if you don't expand your capacity for intimacy by getting around the supportive people that are needed, you will always struggle. Have you kept this addiction a secret forever? Have you not shared it with anybody? Are you afraid that if you open up to the right person or to the wrong person, that you'll be casted with guilt and shame? You You got to be around like-minded men. You got to be around men that are chasing success in this same area of their life. Here at Rebuilt Recovery, we offer our brotherhood redefined. So we can help you craft the mindset. We will give you the game plan. We will hold you accountable to the daily execution, and we'll bring you into a community of supportive men. This sounds like something that you're interested in, and you've been struggling for too long, and you're ready to commit and take action. Then down there in the show notes, in the description box below, I'm going to put a link to our coaching application page. We have a handful of spots open up right now for truly committed and high-performing men. Men that have succeeded in one area of their life, but don't understand why they haven't succeeded here yet. Click the link down there in the show notes. Visit our application page. Fill the form out. You'll be prompted to book a call if your application is accepted. This is a paid coaching program. It's not for guys that are looking for an easy way out. It's not for guys that are looking for a handout. It's for guys that know success takes work, takes investment, takes time, takes energy, takes execution. I will do my part if you're willing to do yours. Click the link down there below, fill the application out, subscribe, rate, review, share this episode with as many people as possible. Coach Frank of the Rebuilt Man, we love you. We'll see you in the next one.